School photography, as most people think of it, is probably the only thing left in a school that hasn't changed from the 1950s. How they teach math, how they teach science, how they teach English, whatever else is going on is way different. But school photography, sit here, smile, click next, has been that way forever. Just getting your head around the fact that you really can do it in a way that's way more creative, way more fun, and just makes everybody happier. And realizing that mentally that you're not a quote-unquote school photographer. I'm a photographer, I'm a portrait photographer, and I do pictures of students while they're at school. Students now, even at a very young age, between movies and television and websites, they know what a photo shoot's supposed to be like. They know that they're supposed to be able to move around and do some things. They've all, even at very young ages, they've got a look. They've got to move. You know, there's something that they want to do and something that they want to express. And when the instructions are sit here, smile, click next, that's no different for them than it is for you and I. We know when we're getting our passport picture taken. That's not photography. We like to think that we can actually be a little bit of an additive to a school. And if you're a photographer, you can do that because you understand that. So that's kind of what we work for. There's a lot of details on the photo day. I would suggest that anybody, before they show up for their first photo day, partner with, talk to millers, find out who you can call. None of it's rocket science, but there's a lot of little details that matter. There's software now that you can actually go through photo day and almost never have to touch the pictures yourself. In terms of how do you identify the students and how do you know who's who, and then how do the pictures get online and how do they get ordered and how do the orders get fulfilled. When we started, it took us days and days just to get the pictures organized in terms of who was the student. We did it by hand. What took us days now takes seconds. And the entire workflow is such that everything can be put online, the parents can order, and the orders go right to Miller's, and Miller ships the pictures right to the parents. So the back end piece is almost non-existent now. If somebody's already a wedding photographer or a portrait photographer, the level of competition they're facing is in all likelihood very, very tough in terms of numbers of photographers they're going up against and the quality of photographers they're going up against. It's very, very hard to stand out. In the school side, the competition they're up against is probably not that many photographers. It's probably one or two national chains where the quality and the caliber of the work and the caliber of the service is so weak that it's very simple to stand out. So in terms of why might you want to consider doing it, is that it's just very easily doable. And it's easy to be a star in it. And don't we like to be stars?